Oh, yeah. What is going on, people out there in cyberspace land? How's everybody doing today? Welcome. So, am I in the right spot? Okay. Here, yeah, okay, here we are. So, things have been interesting today. So many awesome people out here in cyberspace. So let's see. Happy Dude, what is up? Will, how's it going? Super Ducky, Zerain. Is that all the peoples? Is that? I think this is right. Okay. And Elijah from earlier. So, how's everybody doing? Well, first of all, Happy Dude, I'm sorry to hear that you're kind of struggling right now, but hopefully things get better, and hopefully me playing this video game and hanging out will help take your mind a little bit off of all the stuff you got going on. So hope things get better for you, brother. So many things to respond to here. I fully support this Beetlejuice idea. That definitely needs to happen, and I'm not going to tell you guys when it's going to happen, but maybe it'll just happen. Everybody backhand that like button. I support that. I appreciate the encouragement there, Zerain. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see. I'm just skimming through all the stuff here, making sure I didn't miss anything. Woo! Okay, so it's today. So it's really not a big deal, but it kind of delayed the stream significantly. So I was in mega rush mode, even getting started after 7 here. But so I was supposed to get the carpet in the whole upstairs here cleaned today at 9:30 a.m. And I moved a ton of furniture. Like, as you can see, like some of my drum set is missing here, so that's a thing. There's like stuff missing all over the place. I literally cleared out one of the rooms over here and moved all the furniture into another room. It was a whole extravaganza. And long story short, what has happened in my house is when we moved in, the carpet looked phenomenal. It looked brand spanking new. It looked great. And a few months later, the cats started having pee-pee wars. And so we're like, what the heck is going on? So I walked around with blacklight, and clearly this is a thing I should have done before we bought the house. And there are pee-pee stains everywhere. All over the place from the previous owners, literally everywhere. I don't even want to think about where they are, but literally everywhere. And so it was kind of this like thing where our cats were like fighting for territory with literally animals that don't live here, and so yeah, it was this whole thing. This room wasn't bad. Or it wasn't that our cats did not do anything in this room, or the guest room over here or whatever. But there's one room over here where specifically the animals that were here before unloaded, and so it was a whole thing. So anyway, it has been long overdue to get the carpet clean. So anyway, moved all the furniture around to make this happen. Dude ended up having some car trouble situations, and things came up and whatever, and so he was very late. He was extremely nice and extremely apologetic, and so definitely gave him some grace there. It was a Monday for him. It happens, but so he was very late, and so yeah, there you go. So he literally finished, walked out the door, I think at about 6:40. So I was in like frantic mode trying to get things, and there were some things that I had kind of unplugged and redone and whatever, and so it was just yeah. So Will, I totally agree with you there. I totally agree with you. Happy Dude, I do not want to check under my... Actually, I know that right here is okay. This room is okay. This room is okay from the fresh, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the other room was just not quite the case. And it's not really bad. It wasn't really bad until, like, it starts getting warm up here and it starts, cooking the juices, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so anyway, it smells great up here now. Everything's fine. And eventually we are going to get the carpet replaced and all that stuff, but, there were other things that had to be done first. It's been a journey. It's been a whole journey. So, anyway. So, what else do we have on the agenda tonight? So, we have a new command this evening. Do I have a thing? Does this button work? Does that button do something? It does! Look at that! It does the thing! That's great! So, if you notice, there's a new command on there. It is the quote command. So, what happens here, so this is kind of a twofold kind of thing. So if you type !quote space text, you can quote something that I have said on the stream. And as I've made a note on the site, it's probably not going to, nothing is going to be taken out of context. Absolutely. There's no chance of that, I'm sure. But yeah, so you can log a quote using the !quote command, and then if you use !get quote, it's going to get a random quote, and it's going to. I did in fact say text, so I mean that's totally valid. So Clabot's gonna get a random quote, and then he'll spit it out on the stream. So that's kind of the thing. Has some other ideas about this, but yeah, we'll get there. I figure this is something cool that might not necessarily be that cool right now, but in a couple of years, it could be kind of cool going back and hearing different freaking things that I have said over a couple of years. So anyway, that's the new hotness tonight. Not quite as flashy as some of the other stuff, but it took forever to get this working for some really stupid reasons. But it did allow me to build some architecture, infrastructure kind of stuff for some future things that Clabot's going to do in cyberspace land. Okay, so anyway, let's dive in. Let's do the thing here. I'm extremely late to getting started playing this video game. So we need all the time that we can get here. Have to log my cat pee quote. Yes, I fully support that. Okay. So what are we doing? We are playing a game called Rocket Knight Adventures. So this is a game on the Sega Genesis, only the Sega Genesis. There is a sequel to this that is on the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, but the original game is only on the Genesis. This is a game that I borrowed from a friend as a kid, and it's a little bit on the more difficult side. It's not exactly super straightforward in the difficulty department, so I'm not sure if we'll beat this evening. I mean, I could totally surprise myself and probably all of you if I am able to beat this today. I don't actually even know how long the game is. Will. Yes, he does. I think. That was one thing that I was going to test right before the stream, but I did not have enough time to do it. So we're doing it live. And I don't know. He may totally freak out on some of this stuff. I don't know. I did my very best to do the thing here.
On February 26th, 2024, MichaelK said, text.
That is the thing I said on that very day of the year. That is the thing that I said. So, yeah, okay. Thanks for testing that, Will. I appreciate that. Hopefully somebody can break Clabot today. Or maybe not. Maybe you won't. Maybe I did a good. Maybe I did a good. So, anyway. Okay. I explained the game. I talked about the command. Talked about the PP. Okay. So let's play this video game here. Did I change the game text? Yes, I did. Praise be. Blessed be the fruit. Okay. We're good here. And did one side of the audio just freaking stop working? I'm about to lose my sanity on this thing. Can I fix that by doing something stupid here? I need to replay. Good freaking grief. It's like one side of it. There's more in one side than the other. Let me... one moment, please. One moment, please. Let me jiggle... Oh, wait. No, it's working now. What the H? Okay. Okay. We're fine here. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. It's fine. Okay. Did I switch the thing? Yeah. Okay. Let's start this video game. Okay. Always got to test the... You know, I didn't. I did not test the Konami code. I probably should have done that. Break Clabot. That should be a command. Oh. I didn't get out my notebook. Let me get out my notebook really quick. Get out my trusty notebook here that I so I can keep track of these ridiculous things during the stream. It's fantastic. Break Clabot command. I spelled command with a K, as you should here in cyberspace. To be honest with you, I mean, how else would you spell Clabot? A goofy, simple fighting game to learn suggests Evil Zone. I have not heard of this game. Is this a newer game, or is this an older game? Okay, let me see if I can remember how to do this. How to do the thing. Wow. Yeah, one side of the audio is freaking out. Hold, please. Sometimes you gotta do the thing. You gotta plug the thing in the thingy-hoo. Okay. It's still busted. It's like it's doing weird stuff. Good grief. I don't even know. It is not my extension. It's a cable. This happens from time to time. Okay. There's a cable that goes from a thing to a thing, as you could probably imagine, and the cable just needs to be replaced. And it's because I moved the couch earlier, and the cable's totally fine as long as it sits there and doesn't get touched. But the moment it gets touched, or you think about it, it messes up. But I think it's partially decent right now. I forgot how to, like, jetpack. I'm gonna die so fast. Okay, so this run here is gonna be me trying to remember how to video game. Okay, so you hold C, and before somebody tells me to read the instruction manual, I don't actually have the instruction manual on this one, so there's that. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Okay, we're making it happen. We're making it happen. I actually got this game from a store that, rest in peace, no longer exists, called Game Room Trading Post in Malvern, Arkansas. This store was amazing. It was enormous, and they had like an attic that you could go into in the store. It was like an attic kind of storage area, and dude literally just let me go up into the attic and look around at the games that they hadn't put out on the shelves yet. And actually, Zerain went there with me one time. I think I had been there 3 times. I went on the way to a convention that we played at in Arkansas called Pulp Arc, and then I went there again with Zerain there, and then went there once with my wife, and yeah, so they just totally let me walk around in the unpriced inventory area and find some stuff that I wanted. So that was amazing of them. Whoop. Back in the days where I was getting kidnapped randomly to go to conventions with friends. Yes, it was in fact back then, Happy Dude. Back in the day. This was where was that Pulp Arc? Was that was in Fayetteville? Is that where that was? I believe. That was the 3rd year of that convention, I think. Okay. I don't know why I was slip sliding around, but it's probably fine. I love... Good grief. I love the sound effects in this game. And I love the way this game sounds. Like it just has a very, very unique sound to it. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's like harsh sounding, but it's just like very aggressive. Yeah. Suddenly side-scrolling shooter. There were 2 in Arkansas, Fayetteville. Can't remember the same time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the one in Fayetteville. No. But the store was enormous. It was easily the biggest retro video game store I'd ever been in. If you're ever curious about this store, if you go to the Game Chasers YouTube channel, they and just search for Game Room Trading Post, or honestly, if you search for Game Room Trading Post, you'll probably find a YouTube video on it. I've got to get used to my new chat location here. Give NES Puss in Boots vibes. I've actually never played that game. I've heard a lot of people recommend it, but I've never played that one. I just tried to slay all these innocent civilians here. My bad. Why don't you, like, leave? I just had a RoboCop quote fly through my mind there, but I didn't. We're not saying that kind of stuff here, you know what I'm saying? Shake, shake. Whoop. Amazing. Witches leave. There you go. There you go. Oh, I have deceased. Oh, I tried to slay them again. My bad. I'm very sorry. Good gravy. Yo. Okay. It's time to get good here.
The current DSR count is 315. This is the first of the day. Don't suck, idiot.
Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Yeah. I guess I should probably avoid that, right? That's probably what I should do. Ooh. Oh, I just realized I can duck. That would have been a good thing to know. Oh, like I said, this is gonna be a little bit of a trial run here. Whoop. Ugh. I'm also curious how many continues I have in this video game. That's kind of an important. Oh, good grief! There you go. Let me move my junt here. Your junt can't be in the way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're good. Okay. Okay. Ignore these guys. And by ignore, I mean avoid. Words are tough, man. You know, it's just sometimes words are really difficult. But you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, Zerain, thanks for hanging out, brother. We will catch you later. Does your junk can't be in the way. Start over like Aladdin. Yes. Yes. 100%. Oh man, I would love to go back and play some of those Disney games on stream, like Aladdin, specifically the Genesis one, and Lion King. Good old Lion King. Oh, that guy was there. Okay. All right. I need to, like, pay more attention to what's happening here. Can I cannot do the thing up. Well, that was there. Do I do a thing with that? What's going on, Miller Time? How's it going? Press Factory Act 1 is your favorite song of the game. Okay, nice. I can't remember exactly what that song sounds like. I do remember kind of liking that one. Ugh. If that's one of the ones I'm thinking of, the non-T-Lopes tracks. Whoop. You ever play some of the OG PC games like Prince of Persia? Bro, I remember the first time I died in Prince of Persia, and like there's just blood everywhere, and I was like, whoa, this is real. A guy is playing a game that is real out here in cyberspace. But I honestly I have not played Prince of Persia since I've matured a little bit and gotten a little, I would hope, better at video games. So I don't really know how that game would do for me nowadays, but I was horrible at it when I was a kid. There's another game like that I really want to play called Flashback that I believe... So the version I want to play is on Sega CD, but it also came out, I believe, on Genesis and Super Nintendo. Let me Let me change the size of my font here. It's a little too large. It's like I can only see one freaking message at a time. Did I respond to everything I was going to respond to? La 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 la. Miller Time. I just saw your message about Escape from the City. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, that song was a lot of fun to do, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Just found installed discs for PC. So what for what you call it? Prince of Persia or something else? Loved seeing the whole band. I did too. That is actually the first time the entire band has gotten together. Mainly because we don't like moving Rod's drum set all over the place, especially to some of the other places that we've played. But for some reason, we decided to move his entire kit to the streets of San Francisco, and but it was fine. We did it. So yeah, it was the first time we've all kind of been in the same place together like that, in the same shop. I mean, because obviously we play in the game room all the time, but. Got him. AOL online discs, man. Yeah. We actually never had AOL. I was one of the few kids that I never had AOL. Everyone I knew had AOL, but we did not have AOL. We had MSN. I think pretty much the entire time we had dial-up. I love that bass. Pretty much the entire time we had dial-up all the way up until we got Roadrunner. Got cable broadband Roadrunner. I wonder what the speed of Roadrunner was when we got it. I'm very, very curious about that. Well, that's not what I wanted. It makes it a little bit more difficult that you can't... Can I zoom? Oh, ooh. Hang on. Just getting caught up in chat here. Animation's very... Yeah, they did a really, really great job with the sprite work in this game. I am really, really, really blown away with the artwork in this game. And I think they did a great job with the music too. Good grief. 10 megabits per second. Wow. I wonder if Clabot would have answered that. I need to actually start asking Clabot questions like that. Instead of doing things the old-fashioned way and just not knowing, Remember when we would sit around a table and somebody would say, "Hey, I think this." Well, I don't know. Do I think... I don't know. I can't remember. And then we'd all just be like, okay, moving on. Oh, and anyway, so AOL. So yeah, so we had MSN, and obviously had AOL Instant Messenger, but I feel like that was the instant messaging for AOL was kind of their bread and butter, you know what I'm saying? Their meat and potatoes, but that was quite the eruption. And so once you could just have internet access anywhere or with any other service and, get AIM, it was like, oh, well, whatever. I didn't miss it that much at that point. But yeah, everyone I knew had AOL except for us. Roadrunner's what my dad got when it came out. Yep. Service cost $40. I vividly remember the $40 a month because it's. Let me explain to you my let me talk about that really quick. So had some kind of dial-up though because I'm using it for my Dreamcast. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. So I remember. I'm pretty sure I had Roadrunner by the time that I can shoot projectiles. I didn't know that. I'm pretty sure I had Roadrunner by the time the Dreamcast came out. I know that I did it at some point because I got the broadband adapter. So that was that. I'm pretty sure, fairly certain that I had Roadrunner by the time the Dreamcast came out. But there was a service called Net Zero that was basically the way it worked, and it was a little janky. It was free dial-up, but it would plaster a gigantic banner. Well, it wasn't gigantic. It was like a lower third of the screen of an ad, basically, that just existed on the screen the entire time you were browsing the webs. And it's pretty obnoxious, but it was free. And it worked on Dreamcast for a little while. And so I used that on Dreamcast a little bit. But then I got the broadband adapter, and that whole thing was history. You had Net Zero. Very cool. That's awesome. Super Ducky, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I really, really liked it. Not only do I like the bass, just the sound that they used for the bass, but the bass lines are really good. I think that really, really defines a lot of retro games, is just having like a really good bass line. Racking your brain. Nice. Okay, so from 10 megabits per second, 50 megabits per second. Woo. Yep. Yep. Things have improved significantly over time, and then now with like fiber up to like residential fiber, you can get like 5 gigabits per second, which is just insanity. Okay, so here's my Roadrunner story. So first of all, this is going to age me like no other. So what is happening? Okay, so my sister is 18 years older than me, and so she got Roadrunner before we did. And so what I would do was I actually have it in the other room. I would totally show it to you if I had it in this room, but I'd have to go dig it out. We're not doing that because there's so much furniture in freaking front of it. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. We've been there already. So there was a portable, external. What? I'm breaking. I'm losing it. An external zip disk drive that my father had, and so we would take this zip disk drive over to my sister's house, and I would just download all the PC game demos, I downloaded a ton of what was it called? It was like it wasn't like Robot Wars or something. It was like people would build these like little like homemade robots and they would fight. I cannot remember what that was called. But it was like I downloaded like a whole season of this on there, and this was actually before LimeWire, so I was just like straight up going to random places out in cyberspace, and it was what's it called? Robot Wars. Also, hello Christopher, how's it going? No, this was not Napster. It was not. Literally, I was just downloading all this stuff off of the internet, off of random places. But yeah. So Robot Wars, I downloaded like a whole season of Robot Wars, and it was like the resolution of a stamp, basically. But it was so cool to be able to actually download this and be able to go home and watch it all, and loaded it up all on my zip disks, which the zip disks that we had were 100 megs each. And yeah, so that was my first experience getting Roadrunner, and then after a while we wound up getting Roadrunner at home. And how do you even begin to understand what is happening here? Wow. Okay, sweet. So my grandparents lived next door to us when I was a kid, and we basically what my parents and my grandparents ended up doing was they split it because it was $40 a month. So they just split it so that they could both use it. And you may be asking yourself, how did bro share a broadband Roadrunner cable modem connection between two houses? My father was a very resourceful individual. He was very creative. He was very very handy. He built a lot of things and created a lot of things, and he was a wizard with his hands, basically. But what he did was he actually drilled. So he ran an Ethernet line up from my grandfather's office in their house next door, up into their attic, all the way across the attic, down the side of the wall, then drilled a hole all the way, like basically created like a trench underground for an Ethernet line, and he was a wizard with his hands. Oh, jeez. And he drilled a hole under our driveway and ran a PVC pipe all the way, basically between our two houses underground, ran this Ethernet line underground up the side of our house into our attic, and then into his office in our house where the router was. And that's how we shared a broadband connection between two houses in the 90s. It was amazing. It was amazing. Oh yeah, use MIRC to download stuff. Oh dude, yes, I definitely use a lot of MIRC back in the day. Let's see, what was that was around Dreamcast time. Around the time I got into that, I was into. I had a mod shipped PS1, and the 90s version of password sharing. Exactly. I had a modded PS1 and I had a Dreamcast, and Dreamcast can just play burned games. Rest in peace. And so I would get in these IRC servers and download lots of PlayStation 1 games and Dreamcast games and do the thing, you know? And and it was great. So there was this other service. It wasn't really a service. It was really strange. It was I think, oh, that's cool. I forgot you could do this. So it was called Hotline or Hotwire. I think it was called Hotwire, maybe. I can't remember. It was Hotwire, Hotline, something like that. I would probably recommend not doing an internet search for this, because you might find some suggestive content. But anyway, so it was like people would start their own servers, and it was basically like IRC, but with like a UI. And so people would start their own servers, and what they would do is you could make rules, saying like specifying like people could download stuff off of your server if they upload something, or if they upload something specific, or mother of pearl. I should have known better than to just sit there in the spikes. So you could set rules. So you could say, for example, you could say, I am collecting Dreamcast games. So you have to upload a Dreamcast game in order to download a Dreamcast game from me. And so this was right before LimeWire and Kazaa and all that stuff. And people would, and some people would have servers, and this was just virus central. Let me tell you this. This was, you got all kinds of cooties from these servers if you're not careful. It was, yeah, it was quite a thing. And there were all different kinds of servers hosting all different kinds of things I'm sure you could possibly imagine. And yeah, so it was interesting because it like had this whole like thing where you have to, and people would do stuff like they would set up like ad accounts, and they would have like this whole list of requirements where it was like you have to click on this ad banner. You have to do all these things on a checklist. You have to click on this ad banner. You have to upload 2 games and a movie, and then you can download whatever you want from the server. So it was kind of interesting like that, and some people obviously just had it wide open and whatever. Wow, let's not do that. But it was very interesting, and I had my own for a little while. I sailed the 7 seas, if you know what I'm saying, for a little bit there, and yeah. And then I kind of moved on past that because it was, LimeWire or what came first? Was it Kazaa or was it Morpheus or was it LimeWire? Which one came first? I don't remember. Something I'm going to do. I have it on my list of things to do, and this is not a big deal. I just kind of need to spend the time to do it. Make it where I can actually talk to Clabot instead of having to type to him. That would be very helpful for my life in situations like this. What am I doing? Sweet. Ah! Ah! What am I doing? What am I doing? What? Bro, is there like a thing that I can do here to not decease? Oh, I was supposed to attack them. Good grief. OG, oh yeah, OG Napster was first. Yeah, that's totally right. How silly of me. That moonwalk was ball. I did not see the moonwalk. Yeah, I'm working on it, bro. Can I duck in fire? No, I cannot. I love how all the bosses are like really steampunky in this game. Okay. All right. I just blew a continue on this first run here, trying to remember how to video game. He was in the cart and moonwalked. There it is. Thomas looks different. So I didn't realize until a little bit ago, like the last boss, that when you hit them with your sword, it actually attacks them multiple times. Like it's multiple hits. But when you shoot the projectile, it's just one hit. Uh-oh. This is very treasure-like of them. What the... Okay. That's the first time I actually really paid attention to that boss thing. It just keeps getting better and better. Looks like the big bad in Wild Wild West. Man, I was talking to somebody about that movie not too long ago, and I'm assuming you're talking about the movie and not the original. I've actually never seen the original. Is the original a movie or is it a show? But specifically talking about the Will Smith one, I don't remember a single thing from that movie other than them fighting that giant steampunk Gundam thing at the end. Oh, we're hitting hands. We're hitting hands. Oh, come on. Dr. Lovelace. What? Whoa! Chill out with those hands, bro. Mom used to watch the old show at like 6 in the morning. Nice. Man, I was so bad at waking up for school when I was a kid. Like, I've gotten much better about waking up. It's still not my favorite thing to do in the universe, but I've gotten much better about waking up. Like, legitimately, when I was a kid, like, my mom was doing everything she could possibly do to get me out of bed in the morning. Like, I remember, and it was just like, it was so bad. It was like I was dreaming about getting up and getting ready. But I was obviously still sleeping. It was rough. Chill out with those hands, bro. I'll leave that up to you guys. You know, I don't make the rules around here. I only suggest them. Please don't slay me. Yeah. Had to be up at 5:30 to watch the 90s Sonic cartoon, and then Pokemon took over that slot. Yeah. I remember, man, it was so funny. It was so funny. Like, I'd always wake up, you know, at the crack of dawn.
On February 26, 2024, MichaelK said, text.
I mean, not wrong. What did I add the cooldown to? I think I set it at 5 minutes. Hang on, let me change that so you guys can play with this. I know none of you guys are gonna abuse this, so let me just let me do a little finagle here, just for tonight. There's 0 cool. Actually, I do need to add a little bit of a cooldown so it doesn't break. Let's just let's do 10 seconds. You got a 10-second cooldown on the get quote command. So there you go. No way, never. If you guys abuse Clabot, I'm gonna do something different here. I'm gonna have to put some handcuffs on him. You know what I'm saying? What? Oh, maybe it has to end for the first time. Okay, whatever. Wait 213 more seconds, and then hopefully it'll be at 10 minutes. I'm assuming that's what's happening here. At 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Jeez. Okay, I just I just dove right into that sucker. Robot assistants do need handcuffs from time to time, I guess. What was I going to tell you guys? What were we just talking about? Oh, the Saturday morning. So it was so funny. Whoa, that is an amazing effect. That is really cool. I had the hardest time getting up for school during the week, but I had zero problems getting up at the crack of dawn. I didn't enjoy it, but I did get up at the crack of dawn on Saturdays to watch Sonic, Sat AM, and Bump in the Night. Is that what the show was called? What else? There were several others. When Doug moved from Nickelodeon to okay, that is death. When Doug moved from Nickelodeon to ABC, I think I'd watch that too. I never watched enough of that. From what I've heard, I don't remember it being as memorable as the Nickelodeon one, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Beakman's World, yeah, remember that one. Whoa! Oh, please don't rob me of this victory. Stage 3. I'm pretty sure there are 7 stages in this, so we're definitely going to have to start over here in a sec, because inevitably I'm going to decease. Almost a pro gamer move. Gosh, that's my specialty. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah, baby. Well, now what? Oh. That is a very, very cool way of using. Wow. That is amazing. I love that. That is one of the coolest little design things that has used a cool aesthetic thing as, like, it becomes functional. That's amazing. What just happened? Oh, I held my dinghy for too long. Whoa. Why is everything... Oh, are you actually just... Yeah, that's insanely cool. Still blows your mind that Sonic was voiced by Urkel from Family Matters. Yes, same. I could not believe that. It was crazy because I remember watching it, and I loved Family Matters as a kid. That was one of my favorite shows on Friday nights. But I remember listening to Sonic talk and thinking, man, bro really, really sounds familiar. Like, who is voicing him? And at some point, I don't know if it was in the credits I saw it, or I don't remember how I learned it, but, you know, Steve Urkel was the voice of Sonic. Don't do this to me. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. This quotes thing is off to a great start here. I don't know what to tell you. That'd be cool to try and remake in Mario Maker. Yes, it would be. Funny enough, I actually...
On February 26, 2024, Michael K said, "Chill out with those hands, bro."
Oh, yes. What is going on, Animation Abby? How are you doing today? I heard rumors that he was meant to come back to play classic Sonic in Generations, but could. Oh, dude, that would have ended me. I would no longer be with you guys. My heart could not handle that. That would. That would be amazing. Mother of Pearl. There it is. I gotta. Whoa! That was not good. I gotta remember to use my jetpack. Mother of Pearl. Wow, this is quite a thing. Whoa! Okay. Bruh. Okay. Going down. Oh, you look great. You look like a lot of fun. How to Okay, we're attacking hands. Emmanuel, what is going on? I have deceased. You know, I could definitely see what you're talking about with Ratchet and Clank. Definitely very similar, except obviously
the current DS count is
Knight armor.
319. This is the 5th of the day. 01001100 01001111 01001100.
Uh-huh. Oh, Mario Maker. So I did not finish what I was saying. This happens all the time. So I actually just got a fantastic deal on Mario Maker 2 for the Switch. So at some point, we're going to do a Mario Maker stream. Here's my thing with Mario games. I wouldn't say that I'm not bad at Mario games, but I'm not a professional video gamist at Mario games. So, it is what it is. So I need to do a little bit of practicing before we dive into that. But I don't know exactly how that stream would work. If you guys want to help me pick levels to play, that would be cool. Wow, that's not what I wanted. Elijah, yes. I dropped stuff. You're actually the first person to point that out. So, I did. If you guys have seen the way my desk looks in any speaking words in any of my videos, I've for the longest time had two monitors stacked here. And I've always hated it. I've always hated the aesthetic of this giant stack of monitors here. But quite literally, the only reason I had that extra monitor was for chat. That's literally the only reason. So, Elgato, who makes a ton of different content creation, streaming kind of equipment and different things, they have a newer product called Prompter. And so what it is a teleprompter, which For those of you who don't know, let me just pause this so I can explain this. Let me get a sip of warm, very warm water. Teleprompters, traditionally, it's just basically like a mirror pretty much that goes in front of the camera, and you can put text on the mirror via a screen, whatever, blah, 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 technical things. And you can read the text as you are you can read the text as you're saying it, you know, and so it's good for scripted videos and stuff like that. And so it's cool because it helps out with different making videos if you have a script. But in this specific purpose, the cool thing about the Elgato one is it is literally a monitor hooked up to the computer, and so that is how I am able. I actually have the chat on the prompter, and so I'm able to look at you through the chat right now and talk to you while reading the chat. So I can make direct eye contact with you. Isn't that amazing? Isn't technology actually the best thing that you have ever seen ever in the history of ever? So anyway, in doing all that, I had to move the camera over a little bit more, and yeah, so that's why the new angle here. So yeah. But I'm very happy to get rid of the third monitor that's stacked to the ceiling. It's just, it has bugged me from day one, but it was a necessity, so, you know. 'Tis what it is. Wow, I'm going to decease again.
You didn't say the magic word.
Please. Thank you. So, what was I even talking about? The monitor tower of power. That's exactly right. It felt very cluttered in the corner over here, and I never liked it, but you got to do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? Whoa! Mother. Is it really inside the Lego Jurassic Park game? I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. I really appreciate the attention to detail that they put into those Lego games. It's just so funny that the studio that makes those Lego games used to make many other games. Like Sonic R and Sonic 3D Blast. I don't know if that studio made specifically that Jurassic Park game, but they did make many of the Lego games. They were pumping out those Lego games. I would imagine they probably had that engine nailed down, and they were able to have several different teams working on different Lego games and just use the same engine. I think probably had like a team that was perfect at like improving the engine for future games and stuff like that. Whoa. Oh yeah, look at that move. M. Jackson, what is going on? How's it going? Oh, where did I go? Don't you do this to me. Do not rob me of this victory. Come on now. Yeah, I always wanted to play Lego City Undercover, but I never did. Whoa! Oh no. Not like this. I'm begging you. Okay, I guess I have to shoot down. I can't attack down, right? I have to do this? Woo! I'm pretty sure that would have nailed me. They had her digging dino poo. That's amazing. I loved Lego Dimensions. They did an amazing job with that game. And, it was the whole Toys to Life thing where you have to get all the physical stuff to play all the different DLC, which is cool in theory, but you wind up with like a bazillion different things physically that I personally did not want. only the Back to the Future ones and the Sonic ones I cared about, but oh no, they did an amazing job with the Back to the Future stuff, with the like every single one of the IPs that they do. Like they just do such a good job, especially even with like all the little Easter eggs and all the little details, all the little things that they do. And I don't know how they do that. I don't know if they just make sure that they have a professional on that IP work on the game with them or what. But it's just like they always, wow, the game was on easy. Yikes. All right, now I know how to play this video game. So let's see what happens here. All right, doing the thing. Usually games like this, I would imagine hard mode, when you get hit, it takes off a little more health, and you have less lives and like no continues or something bogus. There's actually some really cool details in this audio here, but my junk isn't working right here today, so we'll deal with that later. I just need to use this more often. Clearly, that is the move here. Actually, I think something that I had a lot of trouble with at first when I first played this game was I did not know you had this move here. You didn't have the jetpack stuff, so I didn't even know how to get past that first little section there. And I borrowed it from a friend, so I didn't have a manual. I appreciate, though, that the game forces you to sit there. This was back when games there were no tutorials whatsoever. They would just put you in some kind of situation that you had to figure out what a mechanic of the game in order to progress, Look at that. Game kind of feels like it's got some things similar to Sonic. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, it definitely came out, let's see, 93 maybe? Yeah, 93. So this was like around the time that I believe Sonic 3 came out in 93. Is that right? Or 94? No, 93. Right? Maybe. Yes. But yeah, so it was like in that everybody was trying to come up with like really cool mascots with Toad, He's got some Toad there on the cover. I'm sure the Japanese cover, he's a lot cuter. That's kind of how it always would work out in back in the day in the 90s. Whoop! Whoop! Yeah, da, 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 da. Welcome back, Abby. It is a pleasure to have you back here at this little corner in cyberspace land. I love how a lot of these bosses have multiple forms to them. And not necessarily like they transform into something or whatever, but they'll kind of turn into, like, you'll destroy a piece of them, but they continue fighting you in another way. Like here, you destroy the treads, and then he's just flying around the screen like a Looney Tune. I appreciate that. Whoop. The rest of your... Oh, you mean last... Yeah, Mischief Makers. Yeah, that was probably good, because we beat it, and we watched the 100% ending, which I definitely suggest if you guys don't get the 100% ending when you beat it, you should definitely look it up, because it's really cool. The way the game works is you collect these gold gems, as you are aware, but the ending of the game, it's like it slowly drains the gems from you, and so depending on how many gems you have depends on how much of the ending you actually see. That's the only game I've ever heard of that does that, but I think is really, really cool the way that they did that. What game is this on? This is on the Genesis. There's actually a collection coming out for the Switch and PlayStation and Xbox that has this on it if you're interested in just playing it on the Switch or something. But yeah. One of a kind ending. Yeah. The funny thing about the ending is the way that, like, if you don't get every single one of the gem things, you actually the place that it would stop in the ending is like really bad. Like, you're like, oh, that's unfortunate. So it's really cool the way that they did that. Whoop. Bruh. How many hearts do you have? Well. Woo! Yeah, there you go. Take that. All right. Feel much more equipped to play this video game now. You know, Abby, that's a good one. So I'm constantly like looking at little typos here.
On February 26, 2024, MichaelK said he was a wizard with his hands.
I did, in fact, say that on this very day. I'm going to add get a quote in there. So I'm always looking for little like typos for the commands, and then I add those in just to kind of make things a little bit easier. Like if it's something like totally off, I'm not going to worry about it. But if it's something kind of close, I'll add it in there just to hopefully make things a little bit easier. Oh boy, Clabot. Well, that's not what we wanted. Oh, look at that move. Oh, okay. How to. Yeah, that's how to. Oh, I missed a Jimmy. Kit attacks return. There are just so many things I wish I could make for this stream. It's unbelievable to me. Like, I just wish I had infinite time. Truly. Ugh. Oh, yeah. One of those. Some of that. Yeah. We know. There's a bro in there. Doing bro things. Jumping up and down, apparently. What? There it is. Okay. All right. Oh, mother, I knew it. So, something that I'm on the horizon of doing, and I haven't really talked about this a lot, other than in some member videos, but I want to do some chiptune only versions of the tracks of the covers that I'm doing. Maybe I did mention this. I don't remember. So I'm on the hunt for the right drum kit percussion sounds for this endeavor. But basically what it's going to be is just straight up chiptune versions of the covers. I'm doing chiptune covers or chiptune remixes of the chip metal remixes that I'm doing of other songs. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, infinite time. I feel this. I totally feel this. So that's actually really cool. I didn't even realize that the game kind of starts off like you actually see the princess getting kidnapped, and like leading up to that, like them breaking into the castle and all that stuff. So I appreciate that instead of just saying it happened, save her. Blocky Kid, Elijah, it's, I think when I looked up how long it is to beat this game, it was 2 hours. So it's 7 stages, but obviously that's like if you're good at it and you make it through. All good, Abby. Everybody needs to support the Pick and Preacher. Everybody needs to do that. So I totally understand. The Pick and Preacher is amazing. Oh yeah. Take that. Yeah. Yo do da 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 da. Ah! You know, he does. He does, in fact, deserve a shout out. If I could type. There she blows.
Shout out to the Pick and Preacher. Go check them out.
Absolutely. If any of you out there in cyberspace land are into video game collecting, video game hunting, and that kind of thing, definitely go check out the Pick and Preacher and give him a little sub, some sub action. Maybe even hop on his stream, his live right now, and say, "Hey, you're amazing." Yeah da 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 da. Shaka go go do do black There's lots of really interesting, like, mother of pearl. Lots of really interesting references, like, not necessarily references in the music, but some, like, really cool little inspirations I hear from some classic music. Like, I heard, like, some stuff that kind of sounded like an old hymn in one of the songs. I don't remember when it was. And then there's, like, some of the... I don't even know the origin of the like, Fox, whatever that is, the movie intro. You know, that whole thing. My eyes broke. Friddle lags. All good. All absolutely all good. Emmanuel, you guys do exactly what you need to do. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. How to do this? There it is. Got him. Wow, I did not think I was going to land on that correctly, but we did the thing. It is very weird having two streams playing simultaneously on the same table. I have done that before. Back when I used to watch Twitch a lot, and I got really into several different streamers. I would just watch them both. Multiple at the same time, especially if, like, one was a music streamer and one was like a game streamer or something like that. It was quite the endeavor. Do not. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Don't you do this to me. Got him. Straight up got. Straight up got. Okay. All good, Will. All good, Will. Definitely appreciate you going over there and giving him some love. Give me some of that. Them bananas. Okay. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Get on out of here. Whoa. All right. There it is. Oh. I wonder if I can do this. I wonder if I can do that. Oh, missed. He was there. First he wasn't there, and then he was there. Kicked Freddy Lag to the curb again. Friddle Lag, excuse me. No! Oh, what a waste of a life. Oh. Okay. Sometimes you gotta duck. Yeah, we're definitely. This is a one-off here. I do want to beat this, but yeah, I'll have to just do that on my own time. Or maybe we'll come back to it because I have plans for March. Because March is going to be Mega Man X March, is what it's going to be. So, whoa, what's happening? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, I'm getting too cocky here. Is the problem? Trying to ramble all this up. So we're going to be playing basically as many Mega Man X games as we can in March. So next week we're starting with the first one, Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo. And my goal is to beat one every week. I hope I can do that. If for some reason I can't do that, then we'll just pick up with the same one the next week. There's a password system, so we'll just dive right back in where we left off, and yeah. So we're just gonna keep plowing through the Mega Man X games. My goal is to play through all of the Mega Man X games, but we're definitely not doing that in March. So we'll have to come back to it. Mario 10th is Mario Day. That is true. That is very accurate. If I didn't already have my heart set on Mega Man X March, I would definitely be in for that. But oh, something I was going to tell you guys earlier, and I totally forgot. So, I have some plans in the near future to do, and we talked about this before. Do some Saturday just kind of hangout streams, and so. And this may be totally lame. I don't know. You guys tell me. I need to go through. I need to do some stuff to. I need to recatalog my game collection. Is where I'm getting at here, and I figure it would be cool to be able to just kind of do that and just kind of talk through some games and just some memories of games and different things like that. So we wouldn't actually necessarily be playing anything. Look at all those chickens. Exactly. We wouldn't necessarily be playing anything, but we would just be kind of just hanging out and talking and stuff. So I have a long story short, some audio stuff that's going to help me do some other things, but it's also going to help me be able to walk around and talk, basically. So it's going to be really good for that kind of a stream where we're just hanging around and talking. Actually watch someone live stream cleaning their bedroom. That's amazing. I hope this would be more interesting than that, so we can just kind of talk about video games and stuff. Yeah, there's some other things that I want to do, not necessarily just that, but just kind of hanging out and talking. So one Saturday afternoon soon we'll do that. I'll have to plan that out soon. Yes, Will, that has 100% been on my radar, like heavily on my radar since we discussed that. I just haven't quite mustered up the courage to deal with that just yet. But also, it's been cold, and I'm literally just allergic to cold. So, yeah. But now that it's getting warm, I do feel like we're approaching the time when I would, actually be okay with doing all that. Yeah, the whole infinite time thing, 100%. And I don't. It's tough the way that the laser discs are. There's literally no room at my mom's house to sort through this stuff. So I think what I need to do is go get the laser discs and bring them back to my house and make some room to do this. Probably clear out the garage and whatever. So, yeah. I know I said February, March on that, but probably not. Probably not March. I think April should be pretty chill. I'm hoping. So maybe April is the month for that. All right. So yeah, this is stage 3 of 7, I believe. This February feels slow. This February has honestly felt pretty slow for me too. I had so much going on in January. It was insanity. So January flew by. I traveled twice in January. I actually did twice in February. I did twice in February too, but they were very short driving trips. Driving trips are a lot less mentally taxing than flying across the country twice back to back. So 420 will be chill. That this is a face. This is a face. Yeah, Emmanuel, it's for work related things. So yeah, I wish I wish it was for pleasure, but not so much. I do get a little bit of time to kind of do some stuff, but yeah, not so much. Unfortunately. Oh, do not blast off into those spikes. Ooh. Why did I do that? Get out of here with that. Man, Super Ducky, you were most welcome. I love to hear that. I've always wondered how people that did not experience that, how they feel about hearing about it. So, you know, that's cool to hear that perspective. So we'll definitely keep. I mean, it's definitely going to keep happening. I have a lot of fond memories from my childhood and all that. So it's cool to just kind of remember all that stuff. Things were definitely a lot simpler without all the smartphones and being all the constantly connected to everything. I mean, it's one of those things like I'm a major technology person, so I love technology and new advancements in technology. So like I'm right there on the bleeding edge of all this stuff. I love it, but it's just cool thinking about some of the simpler stuff sometimes. But he wanted to take a luxury vacation somewhere, but it's so dang expensive right now. The Gulf Coast for a week and do some offshore fishing. I love chill vacations. I absolutely love going someplace and just like not. I mean, I do love like vacations that are like packed with stuff to do, definitely. But the problem with those is like you basically need a vacation after you get back from your vacation in order to recover from the vacation. So that's unfortunate. But I always love. I love just vacations where you can go somewhere and chill. I like the beach. I know not everybody likes the beach, but whatever that is for you, like if it's the mountains or going out and camping somewhere or something like that, I love that kind of stuff. Like I heard somebody, I don't remember who it was, not too long ago. They were talking about once a year. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if they were a writer or if they were a musician. I cannot remember, but they would once a year, they would literally just by themselves, they had a family and everything. They would for a weekend, or a weekend ish. They would go to some cabin, literally by themselves, turn their phone off, just be totally disconnected from everything, and just write, and just kind of do a reset, a mental reset. Every year they do this. What's going on, Steven? How's it going, brother? Yeah, I haven't thought about this game in a long time either, but it's been on my list of games to revisit, because I've never beaten it, and I've always wanted to invest some time into it. So here we are. DC trip last summer was a nonstop trip on July 4th. Woo! 26,000 steps. So I was talking to a guy at this one of the last jobs that I was on. So for those of you who don't know, I do audio engineering stuff, and so I will travel to do audio for events and that kind of thing. And so this last one that I was on, I was talking to another one of the techs, and a part of the job is you have to set everything up. So you bring all the equipment into whatever the place is, you set it up, you run the event, then you tear it all down, you pack it in the truck to get shipped back to wherever. So this guy, he was talking about this particular I don't know if it was like some kind of convention center or something, but it was enormous. And it was just the layout of it was really bad. Let's put it that way. And so he actually wound up literally at the end of this, like one day, he walked 80,000 steps in one day, setting up for this event, just because the convention center was enormous and he was having to walk across the entire thing, pushing equipment back and forth and whatever. And it's just, I just literally cannot even with that. Like that is an enormous, I don't even know how many miles that is. Let's see. How many miles is 80,000 steps, Clabot?
In cyberspace, 80,000 steps is roughly equivalent to about 40 miles. That's a decent trek. Maybe you'll stumble upon some rare video games along the way.
One could hope. One could hope. What am I doing? Did I just... Okay. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, I was gonna mention about... Oh, I hate this. I hate it. This... Did that fish just eat me, or did I have low health? Are you telling me there's no forgiveness here? Oh, I hate it. This is the worst. Am I attacking from this side? Whoa. Oh, what? That's okay. Wow. All right. Let's get it together here, fam. Whoa, that's the wrong... Okay. Bro, that is brutal. Okay, so when he's on the right... Oh, please don't... Please. When he's on the right, the ones on the bottom go fast. Whoa! Where'd that banana go? Wow, I have 1 health already. Oh, I didn't even hit the guy. Oh, good grief. The difficulty of this just skyrocketed. All right, let's see. I think maybe I have a better chance of hitting him from this side. Oh, come on. Freaking heck. Hang on. Get lots of steps in delivering. That's cool. Walked a lot at Disney World. Yeah, that Disney World will do it to you. That'll straight up do the thing. Okay, let's... Okay! Exactly, Steven. Almost collapsed from how much we were walking. Woo! I understand. Wait a minute. It just occurred to me. I wonder if I could just walk. If I could just walk forward. It kind of seemed like that was a thing. Got him. Like the platforms were moving so fast I could just walk. I don't believe it. I don't know about this one, but okay. Mother! Ah! God, what was that? Ah! Woo! Yes, sir. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Woo! Pro strats. That is what we call professional video gaming. That is what we call it in this corner of cyberspace land. Come on. Come on, baby. Ugh! Oh, why do I keep jumping too far? Whoop, whoop. I don't think there's a way that I can walk across those because the angle, but you can definitely walk on the ones on the lava. Woo! All right, give me one of those bananas. Probably not one of those, I guess. I don't even know how you're supposed to get that banana. That's kind of crazy. Bro, I do not know what the move is there to survive. But here we are. Here we are, not surviving. Please, please, please. Yeah. Oh! Oh! We did it. We did the thing. There's another quote in there somewhere. I actually was not paying attention to what I was saying, so that's probably a terrible, terrible sign. Bro. Okay, so this is stage 4.
Will just donated $5 and said, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Well, I guess I am. Gotta jump off. GL on the game.
We just got rickrolled, and I will allow that rickroll to happen. Will, I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much for being here, for hanging out. Mega appreciations, and thank you for the good luck wishes. We'll see if we can beat this. I don't know how I feel just yet, but we'll see what ends up happening. But anyway, have a fantastic rest of your week, and we will catch you next week for some Mega Man X, which I'm sure is going to be very difficult. This is about to hit me. Cool story, riveting tale. What actually am I doing? Oh, that's easy enough. This is kind of one of those games where, unfortunately, you just got to kind of die a lot to learn how to play it.
On February 26, 2024, MichaelK said, "Chill out with those hands, bro."
Oh. I did say that, as a matter of fact. Whoop. Oh, what do we have here? Getting flying battery vibes from this, except... Whoa! Except that can happen. Okay. Okay! Bro, literally what? Oh, did I just blow through an entire... Okay, everybody just calm down. I'm sorry, what? Bro. Oh, I can jump forward. See, this is what I'm talking about. Floating Duracell zone. Don't you do that to me. No! This music is a major troll for this level. What? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. Is this a bomb? Oh, dude. This level is brutal. It is unforgiving. There's zero forgiveness here. I have blown through all of my... Okay. Let's see how this is going to be. How does a guy get that one? Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. That is the word on the street. That's what they tell me. Yeah, the jump in difficulty has been pretty crazy. I'm pretty shocked, honestly. I was not. Look at that! I was not expecting it. Like, a lot of games, they'll just kind of slowly ramp it up, so it's just like slowly gets harder and harder. But bro, like, this is serious business. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know what to tell you about. No! Oh, okay. Stop being crazy.
You can do it!
Oh, bro. Good news is, I'll do a little better this time, I think. Because I did learn some things on my way. Oh, good grief. I'm going to take a little break here very quickly. We're going to give this another go. So, BRB, don't nobody go anywhere.
On February 26, 2024, MichaelK said, unblack humans don't assert their dominance by peeing on things.
Streak speeds by Sonic the
Wow.
Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay. Abby, I would have played Mangle if we had another song, but we're ready to get rocking and rolling here. I'll make a note to play that first next stream just for you. All right. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, kind sir. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I definitely recognize that I was not using... Well, this last time I did much better job, but definitely the first time I was not using that enough. That is hands down the move. I don't know, Emmanuel. He might dive in at some point and do what you want him to do. I don't know. It's very possible. He could go totally rogue. I'm curious how the sequel to this game plays. I believe it's just called Sparkster. But I've heard it. I believe it's more difficult than this one is. Which I don't think this game is like super impossible, but it's on the tougher side. There's no way I could have beaten this as a kid. Like, I can go ahead and tell you that right now. There's just no chance. Got him. Rollin' Rascal. I don't think I've heard of Rollin' Rascal. What is Rollin' Rascal? Boom! Whoop! All right. That's such a strange little spot. It's like, oh, by the way, suddenly enemies. A speed platformer. Okay. I don't think I've heard of that. I'll make a note to look that up in a sec. Ah. Of course I lost a life. I want to play... I've played the first Freedom Planet, but I have not played the second one. That's out, right? The second Freedom Planet? Freedom Planet was kind of the first game that's the first 2D... Okay. It came out before Sonic Mania came out. So it was like the first game that was like, wow, like, it would be really cool to have another retro-styled Sonic game. But, yeah. Then Sonic Mania happened. But Freedom Planet was really fun. It was, it felt different than Sonic, but still had a lot of the same kind of vibes. Alrighty, Abby, take care. We will catch you next time. My voice is breaking. Hold on. Okay, I think it is fixed. Kind of. Boom. Boom. Physics are pretty similar to Spark the Electric Jester's physics because they are using the same physics engine. Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. That's another game I have not played that I would like to play at some point. Yo da da do. There we go. Good grief. I really like this thing the games do sometimes where you kind of fight briefly a boss that you're going to fight a little later. I think that's cool. Ah, forgot about that guy. Do not give this away. I feel like that's the only time in this game where they kind of very briefly show you what to do in some way without forcing you to figure it out. How generous of them. Oh. Ah! Woo! The story of the Spark games changes from something to something huge in the span of 3 games. How? I did not know there were so many of those games. Oh, look at that. Ah. I guess you just automatically go in the door when you touch it. It's fine. I just realized I fixed the audio. I went to the other side of the room and jiggled the cable a little bit, so hopefully that takes care of it and it doesn't keep going in and out. I just need to stop being a dingus and replace the cable. So Super Ducky, I totally I don't know, that's exactly how I read it for some reason. Sometimes my brain is very good at connecting the dots between things that are not necessarily there. I don't know how that happens, but it just kind of does that. Which is both a good and a bad thing, honestly, because sometimes I read into things that are not there. I wonder if it's possible to kill this guy before he even does all this stuff. That would be pretty nice. There it is. Whoa! Forgot about that. Man, the sound effects in this game are so satisfying. Got him. Sick-a-da-goo, sick-a-da-goo. Okay. Sweet. Okay, stage 2. Don't mind if I do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What am I doing with my microphone? Okay. Yep. Sweet. Getting them. I love the way that guy explodes. Like, none of the other enemies explode like that. The guy's working on those games is making an F-Zero spiritual successor right now, so he might not get sparked for it. Wow. Man, it sounds like I need to look this stuff up. I love F-Zero. I'm a big fan of F-Zero. I really enjoyed it. I didn't play it a ton, but I played it a good chunk. The what is it called? The newer F-Zero, like gigantic, basically battle royale F-Zero, whatever. It was actually pretty cool. Sweet. All right. Ah! Wow. What you doing? What you doing there? You monster. He's getting me. He's getting me. Do not steal this victory from me. No! Got him. Oh. All good, Miller time. All good. Totally understand. You take care of you. You gotta do what you gotta do. I started late tonight anyway, so I'm gonna go a little bit later than I normally would. Oh, why did I do that? I did it correctly the first time. But here we go. Got him. Oh, wow. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, Rice Star's on my list. We're going to play that on the stream at some point. Once I get it, because I'm psychotic. I know I could just use a ROM, which I have, but yeah. Alrighty, Miller time. Good luck on your appointment. We will catch you later. Whoop. Give me that. Man, those bananas are no joke. They give you a ton of health. This game is very generous with health, I will say that. Well, when you find the item that you need to get. But, yeah. I do not like this part. Got him. Okay. Ugh. What? Apparently I'm confused which direction they're coming from. I keep on walking into the fire. Like a doofus. These guys are quite rude. Quite rude. Ugh. Whoop. Oh, wrong thing. Thanks. Enjoy. Sweet. Boom. Baby. Thanks. Take that. Guess I should probably wait for them to fill up the screen before I do the whole shebang. Clearly that's the move. Ristar got me to start playing older games that aren't Sonic. Actually play other Genesis games, thinking of getting a physical copy of Ristar at some point. Yeah, I almost bought it a few weeks ago, actually, but the condition wasn't very good, so I didn't. But I almost did. I'm holding out for a good condition Ristar. That's my goal. Yeah, Steven, so many of the enemies in this game are very, very rude. Especially the ones that just kind of like pop out of nowhere and they just start throwing stuff and shooting stuff at you. Like, who does that? Who just materializes out of nothing and just immediately begins attacking somebody they've never seen before? Which doesn't make any sense. No home training at all is exactly right. Bruh. Oh, I thought I attacked that thing! Good grief. Not doing as well this time as I did last time. Well, from a life perspective, but I don't know. We may get it together here. I think once I get some of the harder stuff, it's going to pay off, right? That's my goal. It's my hope. Ugh. Woo! Ah! Oh no, how am I supposed to... Uh-oh. This is bad. Good grief. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta plow through them. Okay. Oh, what a rookie maneuver. Getting too cocky here. Need to be more careful. Stop getting hit so much. Sonic Chaos Remake. Heard the Mecha Green Hill OST. Decided to do a Genesis. Nice. Very cool. I don't remember exactly what that sounds like. Let me look that up. Don't do that to me. Come on now. There it is. Yeah, definitely let me know when you do Super Duck. Yeah, I'll go check it out. Take it. There it is. Get out of here. Okay. The goal is when we get to these more difficult levels that we don't blow all of our lives. That's the goal here. We'll see how that works out. Not so sure. Okay. I just can't get over how cool this reflection thing is. I think that's such a cool idea. Okay. Ooh, I almost missed that one. Okay. I will take that. Thank you very much. Don't get cocky. These levels are pretty long. Like, there's a whole lot of like different levels within one stage, which is cool. You can't really, by the time you get used to the area you're in a new area. Keeps it interesting. Oh, I should have gone down there. Whatever, it's fine. We're fine here. Yeah. Got him. All right, then it's this guy. Yada, yada. Come on. Oh. Straight up got that guy right there. Ooh. Yeah, when you can like do that spin thing and kind of get stuck in them and just spin away, like that is the move right there. That's amazing. I don't know how that claw wasn't dead yet, but it's fine. Okay. Why do I keep doing that? Just land right on the thing. Also, that was a bogus move. I'm being too greedy. I'm being way too greedy here. Mother of pearl. Yada. I can attack now. I should have been doing that this whole time. Yeah, I'm not wild about this particular area in this level. Oh, wow. Turn him into bacon. I wish that was a thing that I had done just then. But here we are. Here we are. We are without bacon. We're just looking at these piranha fish that are literally straight out of Sonic. As I bounce into spikes. I'm just glad the spikes are forgiving in this game and they're not like one of those games where the spikes are insta-kills. That would be insanity in this game. Yep. There it is. Alright. We're going to do the thing here. This is where it happens. Do not attack me that way. Woo. Straight up dodge that. Amazing. Oops. I keep forgetting that a lot of times you can, if you hit something when it's when it's flying at you, it prevents it from hitting you. It's like almost like a counter kind of thing, which is great. I just keep forgetting it exists. Keep forgetting to try it. That's one of those things that doesn't always work. So Mega Man with this level would be, yeah, that. not wild about that thought. Woo. Yeah, I mean, they did a great job. That's the thing with the Genesis sound chip. in the hands of the right person, they can make it sound phenomenal. Good grief. Freaking bat. They can make it sound phenomenal, but in the hands of somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, they can make it sounds horrific. Absolutely horrific. And unfortunately, there are a lot of Genesis games that just are literally painful to listen to. These like bat owl things are just the worst. Actually, there are far worse enemies in this game. No, not again! Oh, are you serious? Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Also, I love the drum sounds in this game. They sound really, really nice. Jeez. Yeah, Doom on the 32X is not great. It's not too great. Is that the one where there's no music? I can't remember which one that was. Or is it the Jaguar one? Good grief! Alright, give me some bananas. Like, I don't understand how you're supposed to get those particular bananas. Oh, yeah, lovely. Don't do that. Got him. I definitely should have been attacking that guy as he jumped out, because I know when he jumps out, so. Doom 32X was the one with like two instruments that sound like it says music. Yeah. That is a thing that a lot of people compare Genesis sounds to. As I've learned on a lot of videos that I've made using the Genesis sound chip and whatever, people talking about that. Yeah. It's so crazy. Like, it sounds so good. It sounds so good when somebody knows how to use it. And like the Sonic games sound great. This sounds fantastic. From what I've heard, the reason for a lot of that is there was an audio, like a sample, not a sample library, but like just an instrument package that developers could buy and just use that in their games. And it was bad. Like, it was not good. And a lot of developers just used it because they just didn't know any better, I guess. I don't really know. I just feel like if somebody was composing for the Genesis, they would think, wow, this does not sound very good. But apparently they didn't think that. N64 and PS1 had more ambience. I have not played those versions. I played the original on PC. I have the Doom one on 32X. I don't know if I've played any of the other ones. I've seen like comparisons of them. Definitely like Angry Video Game Nerd and like that kind of stuff, but bro. That is so much easier than I made it before. I lost like a bazillion lives there before. Unbelievable. Whew. I almost messed that up. Okay. Oh my freaking holy shnikes. That is not the maneuver. I didn't realize you could just fly right off the side, but it makes sense. Okay. At least there's a one up here, right?
Boom shakalaka!
Yeah, Smangos! What is going on? How's it going? Doom announced they are partnering with a robot lawnmower company to make it so you can play Doom on the screen. Of course they are doing that. I love it. I just love that I just love this thing where you can like just play Doom on anything. I think that is one of the coolest things and most ridiculous, hilarious things too. Like installing Doom on a pregnancy test, or the older MacBooks that have the touch bar. Oh, that hurts him. Sweet. Somebody running Doom on the touch bar and it's just like stretched to oblivion. You can hardly tell what it is, but they're doing it. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Oops. I'm doing well, Smangos. Appreciate you asking. Run Doom on a water bottle. I mean, I don't know if there's a water bottle with a screen. That might very well be a thing. Okay, actually hate it. Ah, freaking. Do not make me fight that boss again. Do not make me fight that boss again. You're gonna make me fight the boss again. You're making me fight the boss again. Should probably not get hit by that. There it is. Since there was a toilet with a screen shown off, I think we all know that Doom is good. I don't doubt that in the slightest. Oh, I didn't realize that was there. Ah! Okay. Ugh. How? The memes are true. Yeah. Don't you do this to me. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Some good bananas right there. Okay. This guy. Whoa! What am I doing? What am I doing? Look at that dance. What's she doing? What's she about to do? I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Wow, you are freaking out. Oh, I have deceased. Great. Not sure. Just kind of assuming that here I'm just supposed to avoid whatever business this guy is doing. Yep. Okay. All right. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Okay. I just love how that guy is just like running around, just flailing all over the place. That's his final maneuver. Try next area. Man, I wish I could get another life here. That'd be nice. Oh, look at that. See, I'm totally in unknown territory here, so I have no idea what I'm up against. Stage 5. We're getting there. Oh, so this game is one of the games in the demo at the beginning of the game. The tracked screen, if you will. And I've never gotten here, so this is cool. Mother of pearl. all good, Smangos, all good. Super Ducky, I saw a pig Death Star as well. It didn't click in my brain, that's what I saw, but I did see that, 100%. What's she doing here? Ah! Good grief. Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't know what is happening with the ground down there, but that looks awesome. Come on. Whoa! Ja! I think I took out a shield, maybe, or something. There it is. Got him. The mean pig Anakin Skywalker is this? Maybe. It's very possible. Whoa. Is this guy flailing rockets around? Like a psycho? I love how he just blows through walls like that. Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you? That sound... That's like one of the most Genesis sounding things I've ever heard. This is so good. Woo. Never has a song Genesis so hard. Whoa! What? See, like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I racing? Are we racing? It's a race. It's a race. Yep, I gotta beat them there. Good grief. Woo! Those guys are aggressive. I do not like this. Jeez. Oh boy, one of these. I think one of the first times I came across a level like this was in Sonic 3. In Marble Garden. Like, ah. All right, Super Ducky. But yeah, that totally wrecked me in Sonic 3 as a kid. And it wasn't even like that fast or anything. Look at that. Ah! I should not have done the slice. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Wow. I wonder if I can cancel that. No. The answer is no. Just in case anybody was wondering, the answer is no. See, this is what happens in this game. This is what happens. I'm unfamiliar with the level, and so I just blow through all my lives trying to figure out what I'm doing. This is the way video games go back in the day. This is just the way they were. Oh my goodness. I have blown through multiple continues in this area. That is tragic. Yeah, da 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 da. Ah. I guess what it wants you to do there is it wants you to blast off so you don't actually have time to get the one up. I'm guessing that's the move. I like the way he stands there and just kind of like pats his feet up and down like he's marking time or something. Oh, God, I forgot to do the thing. Then I bounce off the wall to my death. Woo! Oh, I made it by not sucking. I'm gonna do my very best to get through this. We'll see. But thanks for hanging out, dude. We greatly appreciate your presence. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the week, and we'll catch you later. Oh, are you serious? You can't. Even at the very end, they want you to blast off into the exit. Oh. Goodness gracious. Oh. What a lame a lame way to die. What an extremely lame way to die. Make remixes with a combo of Genesis instruments and real instruments. I am in full support of that. I am in absolute full support of that. Man, that is rough. I don't want to end on that. I really don't want to end on that, but unfortunately, that's all I have time for. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Let's try. Let us try the Konami code here. Let's just see. Let's just see. Oops, I messed up. Yeah. Why do I only have 1 life? I could have sworn I started with 2 last time. Did I not? Am I hallucinating? Is that a thing I'm hallucinating? Like, it's like I enter the Konami code and then I actually have fewer lives now. What a troll. What a troll! I don't know. I thought I started with 2. Maybe I only started with 1. But this is one of those games that has the 0th life, you know. Anyway, okay. Nothing crazy on the Konami code front, unfortunately. No. Okay, so what's going on here? So next week begins Mega Man X March. So next week we're gonna start with the first Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo. It's actually been a long time since I played this. I played this game a ton when I got it. Doing it on the Konami logo grants the player hard mode. That makes sense, Super Ducky, because from what I saw, hard mode does start you with 1 life, so that would actually make sense with what I'm seeing here. So maybe that is exactly what happened. So anyway, so it's been a long time since I played the first Mega Man X. X4 is my favorite, one of my favorite games, period. But it is my favorite Mega Man game. Also, in turn, my favorite Mega Man X game. But I do really like the first one. I played the first Mega Man X a ton when I got it. I got it from Toys R Us for $20, so it was quite the steal. But I'm looking forward to playing through that one, and we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Basically, what I'm going to do in March is just keep playing through the Mega Man X games. So if I don't quite beat the first Mega Man X next week, then I'll just continue with the next week, and then when I beat it, I'll pick up the next one, and so on and so on. So we'll see how far we get. I'd love to beat one every week and get through X4 by the end of the month, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me here on this Rocket Knight adventure. I really love this game. I am gonna either we will play this again at some point, or I will just continue to try to beat this on my own, because I do really want to beat this game. But it's definitely tough. You definitely gotta keep on playing, and you get a little further every single time you play it. You just kind of learn all the different levels, all the different little gotchas and all that stuff. But I appreciate that, Emmanuel and Steven and Super Ducky. Thank you guys for hanging out to the end here. Super Ducky, yes, that I'm going to pick up with Five Nights at Freddy's 3. and we're gonna play 3 and 4, and I want to play 3, 4, the Sister Location one, and I want to get into the Security Breach games. I think those look really, really cool. So those are gonna happen. Not sure when, but they will happen this year at some point. So anyway, everybody have a fantastic rest of your week, and we'll see you right back here next Monday for some more MichaelK TV. Deuces.